G'day fellas, and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in on the east side of the map, playing in the colour orange, has the Malians. It's 3DB. And spawning in on the west side of the map, playing in the colour pink as the Mongols. He's currently rank 2 and rank 1 on the ladder. It's 3DB. It's Beastie Cutie. It is not 3DB. 3DB is not playing against himself. I mean, he's talented, but he's not that talented. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're here on Prairie. I'm in love with this map. I love it to pieces. It's an open map, and it's a map that just people love to trade on. It seems like people are just going non-stop trade on this map, and it's kind of an interesting reason why there's trade. When you traditionally look at trade maps, you think of big maps like Altai, right? Where you can easily wall off the trade. But we start to see people trading on Prairie quite a bit, and I think that's largely because it's so open that your enemy must expose themselves, very much so, to actually reach your trade. And in the event that they do so, you can always look to flank them and outmaneuver them and eventually defeat them. The trade forces them to attack you, and it says, hey, if you don't kill me, I will kill you eventually. So you got to come and kill me now. And speaking of killing, take a look at this Gur. Right now, Beastie just BM Guring his enemy. Look how far out this Gur is. I mean, we talk about second scouts all the time, but we don't really acknowledge the Gur as much of a scout. But look at the control coming out from Beastie here. Look at this. Beautiful waypoints already. He's looking for those sheep. Hasn't found much just yet. Not yet on that Gur. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do see double trade coming out on this map, in this matchup. Mongols versus Malians, a matchup that I do consider pretty decent for the Mongols. So I think Beastie's got a pretty good matchup here. Primarily because the Mongols do start off with nice aggression early on in the game. And can we just talk about how beautiful this detail is? It's not something that you can really appreciate a lot on other maps where the biome is not desert, but here with the desert biome, you can see the road and just how much it goes from the Uvu around the barracks. It doesn't quite head towards the town center, but it does go into the wood line where the TC is. But one of the reasons why this matchup is so damn difficult for the Malians is because of these two opening spears and obviously the four that eventually will come. You're going to be able to hit this pit mine. And B, at the moment, he's actually going to be opening an early barracks to respond to this. And I do like this a lot because he's gone for the pit mine. He's gone for the two houses. So we know that he's generating gold. We can't see exactly how much gold it is. In fact, we can see how much gold it is. It's 52 gold a minute, at least at the moment. So we know he's generating 52 gold a minute, which will get him things like enough gold for cattle, which is pretty smart. It's also going to get him gold to age up. He could also throw in a wheelbarrow if he wanted. But of course, he can stay in the Dark Age as long as he likes. The real issue is, for me, as the Malians, that the Mongols have got a streamlined way to get up into the Second Age, right? We know the standard build order, right? Like the 4 spears, the 1 villager with the outpost, and then you've got the age up that comes through about like 520, something like that. And then the traders start coming immediately. But with the Malians, you don't really know exactly how much. You don't know how many donzos you want to really be throwing out there. I think that's the main point. And it can be tempting to want to stay in the Dark Age for a lot longer than what you should. So I think right here, B's got to be careful. But we do see the mill underneath the TC. No real sign of any cows coming out just yet, and you'd be a little bit crazy to go for cows when you've got 19 sheep underneath your town center, nice and safe. Now we do see across the map, Beastie moving out, 5 pink spearmen, a Khan coming up the rear, 6 spearmen looking to join the party, but no villager. Look at that, another double trouble coming up, and Beastie actually spending a longer time inside that Dark Age, a lot more than what is typical. I love the spearmen that are bald. In fact, hold on, are all the spearmen bald? No, one of them's got hair. Are they bald or do they have hats? And if so, no, this dude is definitely bald. Yeah, he's 100%. Is that a chick spearman? Dude, it's a chick. I didn't know you could have chick spearmen. I mean, all right, fair enough. How do they match up though against the male spearmen? Like, they got the same stats? Come on, I'm just kidding, guys. You guys get, it's a strength thing, right? Like, come on. I know it's 2020 and everything, but at the end of the day, who do you want holding your spear? I'm sorry. Oh god, that got dark quickly. Anyway, we move forward. We continue watching because B, he's taking a bit of a beating at the moment. There are a lot of spears here, a lot more than what I think B was anticipating. He's got the Donzo numbers. He's up to 7 now, but Beastie has been hot on the pedal when it comes to making out, not making out, but oh, I'm sure making out as well. Hope you're doing well, Beastie. Beastie Marika. Hope you guys are good. But making a lot of spears. And we do see the silver tree coming up. That's no surprise whatsoever. This is quite expected on this map. Trade is just one of those things. It's like, if you're not going for trade on this map, you are going to fall behind because your enemy is going to trade and you're not going to be able to stop them. So it's just like, you know, you got to beat the guy at their own game. Now, we've actually got two of the best trade civs in the game up against each other. The Malians and we've got the Mongols. Now, the Mongols are good for a number of reasons. They're so good at trade, actually. I kind of despise how good they are at trade. They've got a lot of really good synergy. So the main synergy that they've got here is that they can put on early aggression and at the same time be economic behind it. And that really, really annoys me a lot because you can see the map control that's coming out right now from Beastie is beautiful. Silver Tree is going to be coming up behind it. He's going to be spamming out those traders like crazy. So that's the first thing. Number two is they're cheaper traders. So not only are there traders, like, I think they're 60 wood, 30 gold, but then you can double produce them with the stone from the Uvu. But remember, you're also double producing them at a discounted price. So you're paying even less. And that enables you to really get it going. Like, if you think about it, right, from the perspective of how many markets do you watch people put down? Look at that Khan getting focused down. Movement speed going to be thrown off. He's going to actually go for the scout right now. He will actually take it down. The Khan also goes down, so it's a trade. But at the end of the day, Beastie definitely going to be winning that trade by far. You've definitely got to give that over to Beastie because the Khan will respawn. Remember, the Khan will respawn. And look at this, a little bit of a fight. Bit of a mistake by Beastie, not waiting until Hardened Spearman coming through. He's about to click up into that next stage. Look at the Manticore. 14 villagers on the Manticore. He needs to get up as quickly as he can be, running for dear life right now with that Manticore, but not on the battlefield. Look at this. B going to be able to chase away that Beastie. Needs to click immediately into that Hardened Spearman. Instead, going to be going into arrow slits. Where are those arrow slits coming up, though, right now? He's got an outpost. Look at this outpost, a forward position, not Hardened Spearman. Still, Beastie clicked the button. He's losing so many spears. This is not good for Beastie right now. Finally, that Hardened Spearman going to be coming through. At the same time, Feudal Age coming through for B. He's going to be looking for Hardened Donzos straight away. Very well played by B. And he's just got the overwhelming numbers here. So you can see that it's a classic case of who has the stronger Dark Age. Now, interestingly, we didn't see from B a Saharan Trade Network. Instead, we see a Mansa Quarry, which is a little bit strange because, as I mentioned, right, like, trade is just the mandatory thing. Now, it could be a case of the Salamis where you go for the Mansa Quarry, but at the same time, you still do trade. But your trade is just not going to be anywhere near as good as what it could have been. And look at this. There's no way these Donzos aren't serious. Donzos, you're not serious. Donzos, are you serious right now? Damn, Donzos. They're doing crazy damage. He's going to come in underneath this. Now, obviously, there's 5 spears inside this. And he knows. Villager's going to get pulled. Let's see how he goes for it. He's not going to be able to make it. It looks like the outpost is going to be going down. Villager's going to have to fall back here. Another villager coming in on the action. Going to be pulling its shiv out. And I think Beastie going to be joining the fray. Look at the second archer coming out. Still no throwdowns here with the additional archers. Going to be going out one by one. But keep in mind, behind this, we talk about one by one. Let's talk about 2 by 2, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 by 2 traders trading right now on the backside. Beastie in a wonderful position here. Sure, he might have lost a fair amount of his spears here, but at the end of the day, he's got the trade and he's in a solid spot. So really, what can B do to counter that? Obviously, he's got access to things like the Sofa, which are really good, but at the end of the day, it's not the best unit to be making in the Feudal Age. You don't want to have to make a Sofa, right? You want to be sticking with that infantry until you need to go to that Sofa and, you know, that late castle, early Imperial stage. That's really it. And look at this. We've still got the cattle coming out. How many? B's sitting here with how many sheep? Still got 7 sheep, and he's just dropping down cattle. He's like, why not? I like cows, you like cows. Let's get some beef in our diet. And so he does. Fair enough. Fair enough, B. I ain't gonna hate. I thought you guys like flowers, though. Anyway, we can see that we've also got Beastie throwing down a market in this bottom corner, and this is just so perfect by Beastie. I love this. You know, it really grinds my gears when I see Mongol players move their Uvu. You don't need to move your Uvu. Just leave it there. Go spend 100 wood on your market down here in the bottom and have these discounted traders being made double at a time and then being sent halfway through the map so that they're getting their resources back even faster. It just doesn't make sense to me, people who don't go for it. So very well played there by Beastie. But at the same time, look at B. Be aware that the trade is happening. He knows that the trade is happening. He's moving up towards this north corner. Looking to try and shut it down. Boar out here as well, watching. Marine Lord definitely going to be saying g'day on that one. And check out the numbers here. 198 gold coming through at the moment. So B going to be well and truly aware of what his enemy is up to. Keep in mind the archer numbers for Beastie are pretty decent here. So I think the question is going to be what B looks to go into. What kind of units he's thinking about. Javelin throwers could be something that he looks to bring in, but we do see it. It's going to be a Sofa, so he is going for that Sofa. Villager's going to have to fall back. He needs to be careful. Beastie on the front side, going to be looking to hold on a little bit longer. The archer numbers are looking solid. Spearman Going to be looking to try and pick out that one sofa that remains, and unfortunately the villager goes down. Look at that. Doubtful indeed that it was going to go up. Less than 1% to go. 14 health on that bad boy. Tell you what, that feels bad, doesn't it? Not less than 1%, but it's about 2% to go. Is it 2%? Yeah, it's 2%, right? 14 times 100, that's 1,400. And that's 750. So yeah, about 2%. But the horsemen are out, and not just any horsemen, early horsemen. He hasn't even got the horseman upgrade yet. Are they even called horsemen? They're just like normal horsemen, right? Numbers at the moment for traders, 10. Decent numbers coming through already. 10 traders. Like, Beastie is just pulling through the resources. We can take a look and see right now. 800 gold a minute passively coming through. Beastie has this YAM network, but remember, because he's gone for the silver tree, doesn't have the YAM network on the infantry yet, won't be able to get that until the castle age. Remember, that is an upgrade available in the castle age. You do get it for free if you go for the silver tree. Well, sorry, not for the silver tree, but if you go for the... Oh, God, I can't remember the YAM network. You know, we just don't see it anymore. It just doesn't come out anymore. Oh, what's it called? Drongo, you're gonna lose your mind right now. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. It's okay. It's all right. Sometimes it happens. It happens, kids. You get old, your memory starts worsening, or it could be long COVID. And you never know, and that's the worst part. You never know which one it is. You don't know who to blame. All you know is it's getting worse. The cognitive decline is occurring. And I'm so young. I'm so young. That's the worst part. Anyway, thanks for listening to my TED Talk and my and being my therapist's YouTube. You guys are wonderful. Beastie now. Gonna be looking to clean up this position on his backside. Numbers here are pretty decent for B. The main thing I'm concerned about are the lack of horsemen coming through for Beastie. Up against the 3 sofa for his opponent. You can see the B just looking to pick up the spears. He's doing a good job, though. And at the same time, Beastie going to be able to clean this up. Horsemen coming through. I'd love to see another stable drop down from Beastie. We can see he's got 2. There's the stable getting dropped down. Beastie just on the ball when it comes to dropping down the right production. And B looking to put pressure on over on this west side. And I'm loving this from B. Look at this, picking off the traders, or at least trying to pick up the traders. Silver tree providing non-stop trade coming through here. Sofa numbers actually really starting to rise. This gets a little bit scary for Beastie. He needs to be trying his best. Oh my lord, this isn't pretty. This isn't pretty. B going to be coming in on that trade line. Is he going to actually show us how to shut down trade here? Is B yet going for trade? We don't see him yet moving for trade though. He's just going very heavy on the cavalry, on the javelin throwers. And at this point, Beastie can just pretty much move into 100% horsemen together with spears. And we do see him still making archers, which kind of feels bad because there's no Donzos whatsoever coming out here. I guess it's nice always to have a mass, but at the end of the day, it's about taking out your enemies' units, the ones that they've got out on the field. Still no Donzos coming out yet. And P just with relentless pressure. Beastie's still pulling ahead though on that villager count. He's up to 12 traders here. And remember, this is just one of those win conditions that just keep sitting there. If you don't shut it down, it's kind of like a sacred site victory. It's a trade victory in a way. The trade victory is just ticking, and the longer it ticks for, the better it goes. Nice micro coming out from B, just tapping away at these spearmen, looking to try and take them out one by one, but don't have enough to one-shot them just yet. Arislit's once again going to be coming in for Beastie, looking to defend this trade line. Traders just trying to make a run for it. 1.15 movement speed ain't going to be enough. Sofa coming in, cleaning up the first of the traders. Second trader isn't going to get away either. Horsemen move in onto the back line. Remember, these are ranged units that they're looking to take out. Khan going to be joining the battle as well. Looking to pump off that movement speed. What does he go for? He goes for attack speed here. Going to be really, really trying his best. Still no Donzos joining the fray just yet, but we see more and more archers coming through. Needs to just be more horsemen. There's just a distinct lack of horsemen here. He could look to try and pull the boar if he wanted. Doesn't do it. Beastie's backside is very well covered though. Doesn't have a whole lot. And look at this very, very cheeky outpost in the middle of the map. What's he trying to achieve with this? I guess trying to cut off reinforcements, trying to sneak the outpost. But his enemy's rallying right towards his position, so it gets very difficult for Beastie. He's pulling ahead, though, in the military count at the moment. Up to 30 military population. He's starting to look pretty decent as well. I'm liking the size of the mass that he's got. The main thing that concerns me is the 17 javelin throwers. And, like, these are very high-quality units when you consider it. Hardened Spearman moving out once again, and so much action early on in this game. We're at the 14-minute mark, and so many units have gone down. Already losing more than 7k this game, and Spears coming in. Khan moving to the front side. Go, Khan! Get him! He brings in the boar! Watch out! Watch out! The top rope comes in the Khan. He's going to go down, but at the same time, the boar getting pulled to the front side, and with that, going to be yeeting 2,000 food off the map. Good night, sweet prince, and the boar does go down. It's a sad death right there. He actually goes into the map. Never to be seen again. Except if you know where he is. It's like hidden treasure right now. I've got a map. I'm going to mark an X on it right there. You guys want to know where he is? Look at that. I can point you to him. Anybody seen a boar around these parts? I have. I ain't telling where he is, though. I'm just kidding. How much money you got? What the fuck is wrong with me? Sorry, guys. Sometimes I wonder what the fuck is wrong with me. Anyway, we move forward. Beastie still in the defensive. Still just a lack of horsemen coming out. Beastie, let me see your horsemen. There we go. Triple horsemen coming in. That's a good sign. Beastie now with how many stables have we got? We got double stable. Hopefully those reinforcements, that's looking a little bit better. Now the horsemen moving forward. Plenty of melee units coming up, looking to try and meet these javelin throwers. So much health on these javelin throwers, though. 70 health. Compare that to the archer. I mean, they've got the same amount of health. Drongo, you're an idiot. But at the same time, I mean, the numbers are good. I guess it's the armor that really makes them feel good. Needs to make sure he runs these horsemen past. Needs to be attacking the javelin throwers, and they just melt them completely. Beastie just unable to build up any kind of presence when it comes to the military, but we do see an 8-up about to come through for Beastie. The question's going to be whether it's able to turn the tide. He's going to be looking for knights, and the knights are definitely going to shut it down. They've got that extra armor, so it's going to make a world of difference against the javelin throwers. The other thing he could look for is a mangonel. So one thing to note is whether we've got... It doesn't look like we've got a blacksmith coming out just yet on the Uvu. He does have a blacksmith. I'm just not sure where it is. And look at the cleanup now. Beastie in a little bit of a tough spot. 38 military pop versus 36, and Beastie going to have no choice but to jump in the outpost. B just demonstrating how it's done off a single base. And behind this, still no trade coming up for B at all. He's just pumping out units off the one base. Goes for Sofa in the feudal age, something we do not see often. Double stable, double range, triple range. Oh my lord. The production coming out from him is amazing here. But just very consistent. And we do see a Kurultai coming out for Beastie. Beastie going to be trying to hold on. Rank 2 against rank number 3. B is sitting rank 3 on the ladder at the moment. Keep in mind, Beastie technically also rank 1. So we could just be calling him that. But his account's called rank 2. You want to know what the rank 1 account's called? I'll give you one guess. It's called Beastie Q. No, it's called rank 1. It's called rank 1. Kurultai comes up. Stable's coming out. And this is the part that Beastie is looking for that win condition. So how well is the trade going back here? 2 traders, not particularly well. A lot of Sofa back here. So he needs to buy himself time, and he needs to be able to get these knights out. That's going to be the main thing. So Beastie's going to be sending knights looking to clear up the Sofa, and he's also going to be sending knights to the enemy side of the map. Look at this. Beastie already preparing for the potential that his enemy might be trading as well. Take a look at this. Farimba Garrison going to be going down in the base of B. He's just so on top of this game. Able to now get up to the next age as well. Beastie just getting really caught in a bit of a tough spot. Never really had the horseman numbers. He was making horsemen the whole time, but never had the horseman numbers. And now we actually see him moving. Oh my lord, look at the trade coming out from Beastie. It's the mass migration. The Mongol migration is here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them go. They're moving across the map. He's got them all in formation, trying to hide them away from his enemy. If we take a look from B's perspective, B's got no idea. Everything is, right now, he's chilling out with John Cena. He is having a great time over here. No idea whatsoever. And at the same time, Beastie moving all of his villagers into the corner of the map. You can just see the great Mongol migration coming in for Beastie. Not the typical migration that you would see. Normally you would see buildings being the migration unit here, but instead it's going to be the traders that are migrating here. So that market would definitely be better spent or better used down here in the corner. Lancer numbers coming out though. Men-at-Arms also going to be coming out. You can tell because they're those darker Mongol men-at-Arms. Look at how dark their armor is. And now looking to push away his enemy. B going to be on the defensive. Remember, B's aged up. He's looking to pick up upgrades, and there we see them coming through. Veterancy on the Donzos. Is it on the Donzos, or was it just on the Sofa? On the Sofa, on the Javelin Thrower. He's got both of them through. Still yet to pick up Veterancy on the Horseman. I don't think he's going to be going for it, though. He's looking to transition into more heavy units. Veterancy on those Spearmen, though. Now Beastie. He's in a good spot, but at the same time, he's going to be careful. Kurultai does go down. He's going to look to move it back to somewhere a bit safer. It was a very aggressive position. Needs to wait for the Khan. And speaking of Khan, where is the Khan right now for Beastie? Is it still on the respawn timer? Is that what he's waiting for? It could be that he's waiting. Oh no, the Khan is in there. The Khan is in there. I do apologize. He needs to get this Kurultai back. He could look to get the Kurultai here, loop around on a position like that, and you can see that B's looking for the traders. He's wondering where are these traders at. He's got a couple of units on the backside. I think he's going to realize at this point, but at the same time, it looks like he's going to go for an attack. B going to be on the defensive. In this position, Kurultai going to be coming down. Khan is nearby. Needs to make sure that Khan stays alive. Attack arrow comes off. He's looking to try and do as much damage as he can, but beautiful micro coming out from B. Looking to try and clean it up. The Knights hard pushing right now on this army, and now he's going to be able to get that juicy backline. Little bit of a screen, going to get run in once again by those Sofa. Do not sleep on them. They do a lot of damage. They've got a huge amount of armor. And now we see the Archers going to get thrown in as well. Archers, in a time like this, no sorry, Bob. That is not the right call. We need to see Musofati. That's what we need to see. We need Musofati to save the day. B right now, holding on for dear life, and at the same time in the middle of the map, Beastie gonna really push it out. Kurultai comes up a little bit closer, but it's not fast enough. It's not far enough, and look at the unit numbers coming out. B cleaning up completely in the middle. Beastie gonna head back to the drawing board. He's up 300 points now, and looking to try and take out this Kurultai. He'll be heading down towards that direction. He needs to find the trade, though. Let's ride on board with B and see what he sees. Let's get an idea about what his position is, because at the moment he's down 20 economic units, but he's up 30 military pop, and that's gonna make all the difference. At the same time, we do see there is a siege unit out somewhere. Could be, is that a ram? I don't even know what that is. +1, it's got to be a ram, right? And now those numbers are starting to look really healthy for the knights. Men-at-arms are coming out as well. But the archers are increasing in number, and we don't actually see any Musafari out just yet. More knights looking to join the fray, and these Sofa warriors, man, these Sofa warriors are just insane how much damage they can take. It's crazy the amount of damage they can take. We do see the Khan does go down. Kurultai going to be forced back here. Beastie going to have to head back towards his base with his tail between his legs. Second Uvu. Oh no, that's not the second. That's the first Uvu still. I was going to say the second Uvu here. They're going to have to move soon. That's the first Uvu. Look at that bad boy right there. He's going to be able to keep that for 24 minutes. That is crazy good. Big attacks coming in. Mangonel shot right here would be glorious, wouldn't it? But unfortunately, not a Mangonel in sight. Beastie trying to establish some sort of dominance here. Still traders running on the backside. I feel like almost to try and bait his enemy. We can see that Beastie's got up to 29 traders. This is huge. If Beastie can stay alive, he can win this game. But he's going to have a real problem. He's down 40 military population right now. This is not good for the Beast. He's trying his hardest. Kurultai going to be able to come back here. He doesn't even care about dropping that Kurultai, or rather, doesn't even care about stopping the drop of that Kurultai. It's not going to matter to him. And now there's a little bit of a tough spot here, because B is in the enemy base, and he's just in a position where he's got full control. BC needs to establish a mass, but he can't really do that because he's got to try and kill the enemy unit. So the enemy units are able to kind of camp him. You can see the damage that comes through on those lancers. Look at how much poison damage is being done there. Archers continue moving forward. So from the backside, over on the east, it sounds like, is that a boar going down? It looks like a boar going to be going down. I wonder if B is aware of this just yet. More Sofa coming in. Huge trades coming through for Beastie. You can see him trying his best to buy his way out of a bad situation. Lancer numbers still doing well. And Beastie holding on for dear life. 3 military pop versus 49. He's up 18 vils, but it doesn't even matter at this point because B has just got a complete surround. He plays a one-base style. He doesn't need trade. He's just making only military units, no traders whatsoever, adding in that extra pit mine now. He's got the 3 of them running. He's thinking about the 4th one, might even be thinking about an Imperial Age here, and now begins turning down that main town center. What was that sound? Oh, that was the Khan being reborn. I'm wondering, what does that sound? It sounds like an age up. It sounds like someone's just finished a wonder. A new Khan rises. There you go. The new Khan has risen, but Beastie under pressure. First landmark, it is going down. He's building up units slowly and steadily. 4 men-at-arms in queue, 9 lancers. The problem is they just get picked off immediately. You can see the javelin throwers just dishing out so much damage. Remember the javelin throwers. Do the javelins also have poison on them? I didn't think they had a pink thingy, but oh no, it's the archers. It's the archers. And Beastie trying his best to hold it together. He's actually looking to pick up the reinforcements here. But this is a really interesting play from B. Not to even move into Musafari. He just goes into veteran archers. And the Khan does go down again. But he goes into veteran archers. And these are fully upgraded veteran archers in the castle age to B. As the Malians, it's just one of the best units that you can get. And we can hear some words being typed in right now. I think it might be a good game. It is indeed good game. 3DB going to be taking our Beastie Cutie here in a top-of-the-table clash. Fellas, if you've enjoyed this game, make sure you go check out Beastie Cutie. I'll leave a link in the description where you can watch him live. I'll also leave a link to B where you can catch him as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you guys in the next one.